You need to try this social media tip. The concept is so simple. Create a series. A series will help people know what to expect from you and it will keep them coming back. You can do this on stories, posts, or reels. And here's some ideas for you to try out literally today.
Hey, I'm Kelsey. I'm a social media manager, and I'm going to tell you the top 3 components you should have in your social media strategy. Number 1, before you do anything, have a very clear goal in mind. For example, creating better relationships with your followers, reaching a bigger audience, or increasing traffic to your website. Number 2, narrow down exactly what kind of content you're going to be posting. You're going to want to come up with about 3 to 5 content pillars. I have another TikTok posted about content pillars if you're not sure about what that is. And number 3, plan when you're going to be posting. Base this off of when your audience is most active, which you can see in your analytics. Make sure you're engaging and interacting on the platform 15 minutes before you post every time. That's going to help boost your content. Follow for more tips.
Here's how you're going to really quickly grow on Instagram. You're going to post 5 reels per week, 3 feed posts per week, 5 to 10 stories per day. 20% of the stories need to be interactive, and the first story of the day needs to have your face in it. That's it.
Do you understand how easy it is to use Pinterest to grow your social media accounts? Let me show you some tips. Keep in mind 2 things. Number 1, Pinterest is a search engine, so it thrives off of keywords. And number 2, each of your posts need to have a link back to an external source. I'm going to show you how to use keywords to get your posts at the top of everyone's feed on Pinterest. I want you to go on Pinterest, upload your post, and as you're typing in the description, I want you to think in your mind, if I'm a consumer looking for this product or service, what will I type in to search? One of the most helpful things to do is to pretend like you're actually searching for the product or service yourself and see all the other phrases that generate underneath the search. Then I want you to take all of these phrases and upload them into the copy of your post after your description. This is going to help Pinterest narrow down who to serve your post to. And this will help you stay on trend with what people are actually searching for. Okay, I have more tips on this, so watch for part 2.
Social media tips you didn't know you could do.
Pick the post that you want to share to your stories and then go to the features tab and pick the photo that you want to use as a background. Once you set it as your background, you want to hold it down with 2 fingers while you simultaneously hold the post with one and center it.
Guys, I learned something on TikTok the other day and it worked, so I want to share it with you guys. So on Instagram, I posted a photo, this product photo, and I got over 500 likes. Normally my product photos don't get too many likes, and I'll even show you my previous post that is similar to this only got 265 likes compared to the 500. So let me show you how I did this. You're gonna go back to the picture, click on these 3 dots, and then click edit. And then you're going to click edit alt text, which is right here. Then you're going to type out what your customers might be searching for. So for me, I did personalize and customize modern ceramic dog bowl. And then you click save. And then you're going to see a lot of engagement and a lot more likes on this photo. So I've been sleeping out on this and I'm going to start doing this to all my photos on Instagram now. Hope you enjoy.
So, you want to know how I went from this to this? Okay, I'll let you know. Hashtags are so important and so many people are sleeping on them and are putting no thought into exactly which ones they're using. So, I'm going to tell you how to up your hashtag game. Okay, the number 1 rule is always use 30, never use any less, and never use the same ones over and over again. Try and mix it up. This kind of takes a bit of time, so what you need to do is you need to go on every single hashtag that you plan to use and check the top 9 posts, because if they're within the last hour, the last few days, the last week, then they're great to use. If they are from a different month or a different year, stay away from them. I have a really amazing trick for hashtags, but I don't have time to fit it in here, so if you want a part 2, then make sure you follow me and like this, because then I will.
Did you know that your actually not supposed to record your videos in story format for TikTok and Reels. If you want to film outside the app, that's awesome, but TikTok and Reels is probably going to blow up your video and reduce the quality. Here are some tips to help you out. 1, make sure you're not super close to the camera. Number 2, if you use Canva, you can actually make your TikTok video in there and change the specifications before TikTok has the chance to ruin your quality. Not only that, but they literally have templates for Reels and TikToks in there. This makes it super easy, and if you want to learn how to do it, just watch my last video. And don't forget to follow for more tips.
So, I think that keywords get you on the Explore page.
Y'all, I tested out her theory and she is 100% onto something. Let me show you. Okay, so my pictures averaged 200 to 300 likes and this one got over 900 likes, as you can see. And in the caption, I put that I was wearing a white tee and jeans. And y'all, look at the stats. It reached 12,000 accounts, it got saved 230 times, and it's just still performing really well. Also, with this picture, I gained over 200 followers overnight, which is not typical for me, and I am now at about 2,060 followers. I would definitely say try it out, describe what you're wearing in your picture, use your captions wisely, and let me know if you see a difference.
Here's some of my tips if you ever want to start a social media account. I make a lot of videos, you guys know that. And I've seen a lot of people trying to get into making videos recently, and I have some advice. The first one is the basics. You need to figure out why you're doing it. I'm just gonna tell you right now that if you're doing it just for numbers or for sponsor money or whatever you want to do it for, you're not gonna end up happy because there's always gonna be more money to chase and there's always gonna be higher numbers to get. The reason why I make videos is because I love connecting with people through my screen. I wanted to create like a little fam and actually bond with people. But if you're just chasing the numbers, it's not gonna work. Let me know if I should do more of these.
Weird TikTok hacks that actually work. Leaning towards the camera and talking with your hands can make the viewer feel more connected to you. Changing your background between clips can help maintain interest. Taking a moment to do something natural in the middle of your video, like taking a sip of water, can make your video seem more organic. Walking around can imply that you just thought of something or that you have something urgent to share. And drastically changing your camera angle between clips may increase your watch time.
If you have a really small following on Instagram and you don't get any views on your Reels, this video is for you. Hey, I'm Georgie, and I also have a really small following on Instagram, and I get thousands of views on my Reels. I have cracked the code on how to get more views on your Reels, even though you have a small following. So I'm gonna tell you the secret. Don't post your Reel on your feed. I know this sounds crazy, all these huge creators that you see post all their Reels on their feed and they're getting thousands, millions of views. But it's not the same when you have a small following. If you have a small following and you're posting your video on Reels, Instagram's not only looking at how many people like it, but they're looking at how many people watch it. If you post your Reel not on your feed, it's gonna immediately get pushed out and so many more people are gonna view it. I've not only done this with my own account, but I've done it with my clients' accounts, and it really works. Try this tip and let me know if it helps. Don't forget to follow for more tips and share this with a friend who might need it too.
Shake your body, baby girl, make it go side to side. Earthquake, earthquake, whoa.
Next time you're posting hashtags for your content on social media, try this right here. POV, this is you going to your notes, copy and pasting all your hashtags for your social media and pasting it. Instead, try this right here. So copy and paste all of this, go into general, keyboard, text replacement. All you gotta do is type in a phrase for it to trigger it, and then click on here. Paste all your hashtags into the phrase. And now every single time you type out that phrase, all the hashtags will appear instead.
4 things you need to stop doing on social media. Number 1, posting inconsistently. I've said this before, but you don't have to post on your feed every single day, okay? Just create a schedule and stick to that schedule. Whether that's 2 times a week, 3 times a week, 5 times a week, just stick to it. Number 2, stop posting and ghosting. The 30 minutes after you post your content is crucial. So what you're gonna wanna do is interact with the people who have engaged with your previous posts. And always reply to comments, especially on Instagram and Facebook. Number 3, prioritizing quantity over quality. There's so much content out there, so make sure what you're posting is something valuable to your audience because they will get content fatigue. And number 4, stop being so serious and just have fun with your content. If you like this video, give it a heart and follow me for more tips and tricks.
Here are 5 tips that I learned from my college classes about marketing and PR and kind of just promoting your small business in general. Number 1 is the 80-20 rule. You're going to want to post 80% fun and 20% promotional.
don't just post promos and sales and all of that. Something I like to do this is post stories of me going through my day and showing people behind the scenes of my business. Number 2 is make sure you're looking at your insights to find the optimal times to post so that you can get better engagement. This is a little different for everyone. I like to post at noon on Instagram. Wednesday and Sundays are usually the best. This can vary though, so. 3, try not to just use all graphics. People really like visuals, so try to use photos and videos too. Use a call to action. If people don't have a question to answer or something to do next, they're not going to engage as much. Lastly, use language that's going to address the audience. For example, say, hey you really need to check this out.
Super helpful social media tip is every video you make on here, repost it onto Pinterest and you will get thousands more exposure. This is just from a couple days. Usually it does way better. But post your videos to here and then to Instagram Reels too. It's like a 3-for-1 deal.
You're doing social media wrong. How to grow organically, part 3.
The 2 metrics that will help you win the algorithm are saves and shares. Content that is likely to be shared are things that people can immediately relate to.
Follow for more.